Mabuhay, Kamustika, welcome. How are you? This is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. I want to talk about negative comments about Filipinas today. Recently, I was watching a TikTok video, and by the way, I am on TikTok now, Love Beyond the Sea, and I saw a guy talking about his costs for marrying his wife in the Philippines. The wedding, immigration costs, vacation, stuff like that. Then I saw there were over 900 comments, and I stopped after scrolling a while because they were just all negative, like one after the other. You know, such as, she'll just leave you. Just wait until after so and so many years. That's a good one. She will split after green card or citizenship. Or you will go broke after her family cleans you out, asking for money, and so on. This sort of behavior happens all over the world. So I don't think Filipinas are solely to blame for this. In fact, I don't really want to waste time blaming anyone. I just want things to get fixed or prevent problems from starting. Please subscribe to Love Beyond the Sea for straight talk to men about marriage to a Filipina. And it works for other women too. I don't claim to know it all, but I've been married to a woman from the Philippines for 6.5 years now, and we got married extremely fast, in less than 8 weeks. What matters is what matters, and I like to cover topics that are pertinent in a marriage to a woman. With such a plethora of comments of impending doom, one would wonder why it is so popular still for a man to look thousands of miles away for a wife. I mean, if it is guaranteed to end in disaster, then how is it that so many couples are doing well? Good results don't just happen by accident. Marriage to any woman requires the same skills with different emphasis depending on a variety of factors. Marrying someone from another country and culture, perhaps there's an age gap, and you have a recipe for maybe a solid and mutually satisfying marriage. It happens still. It happened to me. When people read such comments in that TikTok video, they would rightfully never think about marrying a woman from the Philippines, if they were true, all the time. Again, marrying for the wrong reasons and not wanting to bother working on the marriage can happen anywhere. Many couples make it work. It always takes a team effort and a lot of time to develop even a marital relationship. It's going to be challenging. Sometimes men are not prepared for the culture of family and his potential wife needing to help her family financially. Maybe they assume that Filipinas have low standards, accept anyone with white skin, and really don't care about an age gap. Perhaps these men assume she will be perfectly content at home doing nothing after immigration. I just say this over here. The man is the leader of the family, the marriage. He makes a wise choice to begin with. So the transition to a new normal with him is easier than if he had made a bad choice. Then he gives it his all and never gives up on her or the relationship. He cherishes that woman. If he thinks she is going to always be lovable and agreeable, then he is out of his mind. No one is like that. Not even a sweet, caring, beautiful Filipina. He should look for character. Then you won't have so many negative comments in videos like that. Character, look for what she emphasizes in her life. What are her friends like? Does she work? Does she go to church? What kind of clothes does she wear in her profile photos? Does she avoid saying I love you until it is appropriate? Does she avoid asking you for money? These are good questions. You know she's pretty, and that's great and all that, but that has absolutely nothing to do with, how you talk to her. If she's encouraged and supported, and yes, the physical element is important too, if he loves this woman, I think even if he didn't make the best choice in who to marry, she may still stay with him. All of these comments seem to blame the women. I didn't see a single comment where maybe the guy, usually don't hear, responsibility taken there. I have to look in the mirror every day and tell myself that I pursued, I proposed, I married, and I immigrated her here. So as the CEO of this marriage, I am to make it work. And this is a marriage-long process, made decision by decision, circumstance after circumstance. Before anyone starts pointing fingers, consider who started the whole thing by clicking on a photo or a profile or initiating a chat request or a webcam. It starts with the guy. Those were the days. I look back fondly on them. You have the chance to pick a good one one you can work with and be totally committed to her, then you've probably found a lifelong love beyond the sea.